Ayapraja sir, shall we start?
Prasad, can you view my screen? Sir, can you view my screen? Can you view my screen?
No, sir.
Sir, can you hear my voice? Voice is audible to you?
Sir,
Voice
audible,
is-
sir, but the screen is not visible.
Okay, fine. I'm going to start sharing. Just ask you my. Sir, is my screen is visible to you now?
Yes, sir.
My slide. You can view my slide. Sir, can you my slide?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. Shall we start or are you going to initiate the?
Shall I start? I'm pleased to welcome Dr. Ayapraja, Professor at GenAI School of Computer Science and Engineering, London Institute of Technology, London, for this afternoon session. With expertise in machine learning, parameter learning, Dr. Ayapraja will share his insights on deepfakes and AI-generated misinformation today. We look forward to hearing from Dr. Ayapraja sir about how AI can address these issues. Now the session is yours, sir.
Shall I start? Sir?
Yes, sir, you can start.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you very much. Questions by. So, very good afternoon. Myself,
Sound கொஞ்சம் கேக்குதுங்க சார்.
Yes. So myself, I am Ayapraja. I am a professor and HOD of School of Computer Science Engineering in VIT Vellore.
But to the college start
Yes.
January when they'll start, it's
Shall I? Okay. So today the topic which I'm going to discuss with you is the impact of deep fake and AI generated misinformations. So due to that AI based deep fake and technology and AI based misinformation spreading over the internet, what are the impact we have chances to face in real time? In that manner, I'm just discussing with you people. Sir, is my voice is audible? I think so. Shall I continue? I just want to confirm once again, if you don't mistake.
Yes, sir, clear. Sir.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank you. So here we are going to focus on how AI is playing a vital role in deepfake and misinformation's generation. So before seeing deepfake and misinformations, it is a need for us. We should refer us what is AI first. So I just give a quick brief about what is AI. Then after we will see how the deepfake things are going to be happen in a real-time environment and what are the impacts we have chances to face due to that deepfake. And what is the idea about misinformation? How it is widely spreading in today's scenario. In that manner, I'm going to show you. So these are the contents I'm going to cover by this session. First, we discuss about the basics of what is AI. And related to AI, we have famous terms ML and DL. So what is ML and DL? How it is correlated with AI, and some of the examples for AI, and what are the common problems we can solve with the help of AI. Even AI is having so many advantages, it has many disadvantages. So what are the disadvantages of AI we are having? How we can use AI in a responsible manner. In that manner, we are going to discuss. So once we get a clarity about this, then we enter into our next content is generative AI. So now we are living in the era of Gen AI, Chat GPT. So an example for it. So what is Gen AI? What are the tools we can use for Gen AI? How Gen AI or AI is playing a vital role in deepfake, how deepfake is working, and how the people are spreading misinformation. In what way we can stop all those things. So that way I'm going to cover and complete the complete content of today's session. So the first is, what is AI? So we people are studying this AI more than 3 to 4 decades. We are studying this term AI. But now current last 2 to 3 years, we are widely using this term in so many real-time environment. But the logic behind of this is retains same. So what is AI is, it is an ability for computer or even sometimes software or program also to think, learn, simulate like a human being. Simply we can tell that the machine can mimic like a human being, that we call AI. So using that, the machine is capable to perform different tasks like what human can do. The specific task where we are mentioning is decision making. The machine is capable to take decision just like human being. So usually we are the human being, we used to take a decision based upon the real time situation, but now we tune the machine, program the machine to make the decision in a proper manner based upon the different case studies we are going to feed into that. So that is a primary advantage of making artificial intelligence machines. Another widely using AI is for problem solving skills. Whatever problem we are feeling, it could not be solved by human being, then we can depend on machines. If it is AI, then it will be more beneficial. And we are using AI for language understanding, for visual recognition, and visually impaired people also, they can use AI to identify the object without any third party support. All the fields we are using AI. But if you see generally the AI, so we have dividing AI into four different categories. In general, we are dividing into four categories based upon different experts. Like suppose based upon the capability, what the machines can do. Based upon that, we can split into narrow AI and general AI and super intelligent AI. Like this, we can divide. Narrow AI, which means that suppose one machine, I'm feeding only one task. So whenever I want to do the particular task, I call the machine, I run the machine to do that task. The machine is capable to do only that pre-feeded task. That kind of machine we call narrow AI machine. So another machine is called general AI or strong AI also we can tell. So these machines are we called as an hypothetical AI, which means that so these missions can able to understand, learn, and apply whatever knowledges we already feed, whatever case studies we already feel. Based upon that, it can able to perform the new task. It can able to take a decision for the new situation, just like reinforcement learning. In a machine learning, there is idea about reinforcement learning. Based upon our previous experience, we can take a decision or we can do our current task. So that kind of AI machines we called as strong AI or general AI. So the next one is super intelligent AI. Super intelligent AI, which means that we no need to do much program into that. Once that AI was designed, it can do any kind of complicated task. It can do problem solving, it can do social intelligence, it can do creative task also. Suppose I feed some situation, I want to visit Tirupati. So how the Tirupati will look. Then it just search by themselves and it find out what are the features are there in the Tirupati. Everything it fetch out and it's so in front of you, just like a visually augmented reality concept. So those areas we are using those AI. That concept is called super intelligent AI. So these AIs are divided based upon the AI capabilities. Next, based upon the functionality. Suppose AI can do one specific functions like reactive function, which means that so it do one task. Now If I find fault in the task, I do some modification. Later, based upon the modification, you do the corrected task. In future, some other person want to do some other modification, they can do that. So, which means that whatever person accept expectation, they can incorporate the manipulation into the developer program. Based upon that, it perform the task. So those kind of AI we call reactive machine AI. And next is limited memory AI. Limited memory AI, which means that these AI can do the particular decision making based upon the historical data, whatever was already fed into that. So that we call limited memory AI. And to overcome limited memory AI, now we are living in the era of theory of mind and self-aware AI. Theory of mind AI, which means that it's just like a humanoid robots. So we are dumping some kind of memory or a task to the mind of the AI robot. It will do the task as per the defined things, and it will automatically aware by themselves if any deviation or any kind of a situation change was happened. It will react for that also. So which means that suppose you just assume, so I feeded the AI. So the month of November and December is a rainy season. Like this, I feed it. But the next year is completely changed. It was changed into summer. Like this, the climatic condition was changed. So based upon that, the system will react automatically. Those kind of AI is called self-aware AI. So nowadays, the people are doing widely research on this self-aware AI. Okay, so these are the famous AIs we are having in down to the market. Before we enter into the AI concept, we should know about the clarity of all those things. And coming to AI, there is some correlated terms over there. That is machine learning and deep learning. These are the very famous, but it makes a chances of confusion to some of the people. What is AI? What is machine learning? What is deep learning? So some bit confusion chances to create. So what exact difference between AI, ML, and deep learning is? AI is a broad field. It's just like a one big umbrella. So that field able to create an intelligent agent. Those agents just mimic like a human behavior that we call AI. Okay, we just called some robotic based programs or reasoning based program, planning based programs, NLP based programs, everything we called as an AI based applications. So, but what is machine learning is it is a subset of AI. Okay, down to the umbrella, we have another sub umbrella is called machine learning that focus on learning from data. So whatever data we are going to feed to the system, based upon the data only, it is going to do the task. Without data, it won't do the task. So that data might be vary. Either it may be supervised data, unsupervised data, reinforced data, whatever it may be. But whatever data we are going to feed, based upon the data only, it's going to perform the task and take the decision and produce the output. That we call machine learning. Then what is a deep learning is it is a subset of machine learning. It is a sub umbrella of machine learning umbrella. So here also we are feeding only the data, but the data size is very huge. By using different neural network concept, it do the comparison among the data and find the combinations among the data by using neuron concepts and doing a merging and producing a suitable expected output. That we call deep learning. But all are producing the expected output of the customer. If the machine can produce by itself, then AI. If the machine can produce the output with the support of the data or small quantity of data, then ML. The machine can produce the output with the support of a voluminous amount of data, then we called as a deep learning. So these are the some of the examples where we can use AI. So AI can be used in different environment, different situations also we can use AI. So we can use AI for virtual assistants. Suppose for blind people, they want to use some kind of assistance, then they can use AI. Or even we are a people, we want to use some kind of virtual assistance in terms of to identify a particular thing, then we can use AI concepts. And it is widely using in autonomous vehicles. Nowadays, every people are started off developing manufacturing autonomous vehicles. So now we are living in the era of electrical vehicles. Thereafter, they are started off moving to autonomous vehicles. Without driver, they want to manufacture the cars, vehicles. So all the things can be do with help of AI. Okay. And next is chatbots. Chatbots were widely started off incorporating with so many official applications. If you see some kind of bank application also, there is no matter of keeping a separate customer care department. 24/7 customer care support is not much required nowadays. The companies are not required of doing those things. Instead of that, they simply fix on some chatbot. The chatbot is having a different series of questions. Those was already feeded, just like a reinforcement learning concept. Those questions was already feeded based upon the repeated question, same variety of question the people will ask. It give the proper response for that. So that idea also incorporated with the mechanism of AI. And AI was widely using in e-commerce applications like Amazon, though the Flipkart, those areas the AI is widely using. How AI is using in e-commerce is with the support of recommendation system. You might be aware about that. Suppose in YouTube, if you search some content about, suppose I'm searching some washing machine, which washing machine is best, then immediately when you open Amazon also, you are getting highlight of some washing machine. So that is a recommendation system. So the e-commerce websites are directly connected with the subordinate different portals, and whatever things we are searching, everything is captured by AI, and that will be passing as a recommended systems. Even you are searching now also, it chances to recommend at least for a month. The same advertisement is repeated in your screen until you are going to purchase. The people are not leaving you. So that kind of a logic the people are using with the support of AI. Company people are using, and AI is widely using in navigation app. So now we are not in the practice of asking the route map to unknowing person. Simply whenever we are going, we just open our Google Map, and through the Google Map we put a direction and we are traveling. Everything is performed with the help of AI. And AI widely using in facial recognition. So nowadays, most of the institutions are edited the face recognition for student and faculty. So there is no manual attendance system. So like IIT and some kind of universities, they are using only the face recognition attendance system for the student also. Before the student enter into the class, they simply show the face, then the attendance will be counted for the particular period. So that the AI can be useful. And AI is using in text editors, that is online editors. So nowadays, we are not ready to purchase so many software, licensed software. Instead of that, we are ready to use only open source software. In that also, specifically, we are widely using online editors, online compilers, everywhere we are using. So using AI, it helps to create one common environment for running or developing a different type of programs. I can use a single environment for developing Python, Java, C, C++, Visual Studio, whatever you want. Only one editor is enough to do all those things. Everything is possible with the help of AI. So this one example I want to show you. There is a robot, Sophia, AI robot. So after this robot was released in the market, the impact of AI was came widely into the market scenario. So this Sophia robot, just like an humanoid robot, it just do the expressions like a human, and it can interact with the people also. It was feeded with some kind of a question and answers. It interact with the people, whatever the same kind of a questions the people are asking, it responds for those questions. So it was actually introduced in the market of 2016 February 14 they released it into the market, and then after the people are started off developing such a robot in the market with the implication of AI only. So based upon that, there are so many humanoid robots was entered into the market. I just tell some of the examples. There is a one more robot is humanoid robot is Pepper. Pepper is widely using for bank related applications. So in a bank, maximum the people are need to respond the queries for the customers. So the people are asking which challan we need to fill for DD, which challan we need to take for cash deposit, cash withdrawal. Like this, they are asking so many common questions. For that, they fix one common robot. Whatever they are doubt, they are just show to the robot. They ask to the robot will direct all those things. So the people are created or started off creating humanoid robots, and there is a robot of Spot. I think you people are aware about that. There is a robot like dog-based robot. So for protecting our home nowadays, the people are using very rich people are started off using dog like robot. So that robot just work like a dog, and it is capable to do more than like a dog. It is intelligent more than like a dog. It capable to take a decision also. So that type of robots also the people are created. The name of the dog is Spot. Spot is a name. So like there are so many robots and so many humanoid robots was created. And one example for institution sector, I can tell you, in Nanyang Technological University, the people were created a one humanoid robot for clarifying the doubts of student inquiries, admission related inquiries. For that, they fixed one humanoid robot. So that robot will take care of all the student admission related inquiries by the common people. There is no separate people for clarifying a doubts. So likewise, all the things was edited for different purposes. So we can use a humanoid robot for customer service support. We can use humanoid robot for healthcare sector, home applications, and entertainment sector, and industrial and research sector, institution sector, all where we can use different AI based robots. And what are the problems we can solve with the help of AI is AI is widely using in different sector, as I said just before. We can use in a cybersecurity area, we can use in a healthcare sector, we can use AI for to do different research and promote our skills also. And we can use AI for mainly autonomous vehicles. So AI can solve lot of problems. Even though it is solving lot of problems, it is having its own problems. So here some more advantages of AI. So AI widely using in image and facial recognition system. AI is started off using in medical diagnosis system. So this is a very important area where AI can be useful. So nowadays they are predicting cancer cells. The people are widely using AI based upon the previous case history. They are feeding into the AI. It give a quick review about whether the patient is there having a cancer. If it is so, then which stage cancer it is. So without any clinical error, it is capable to find or take a decision very quick. And we are widely using AI for customer service system. We are widely using AI in e-commerce recommendation systems. But what are the disadvantages we are having in AI? So these are the some of the disadvantages I listed out in AI. So what is this is? First one is lack of transparency, which means that we are doing the task with with the help of AI, but how the AI was programmed, what are the modules was there, how the logic is behind of the program, nothing is transparent. We are just feeding the task and it produces some output. If suppose if we want to do the manipulation in the task, then there is no possibility of manipulation, which means that the complete source code was hidden just like a black box. So due to that, if any upgradation if I want to do, again I need to stick with the same company people. So again, I need to purchase the people, purchase the software, or purchase the upgraded version. Everything I need to stick with the same corporate people. So due to that, I need to waste my money. So this is one of the biggest drawback of AI. Another one is bias and discrimination. Bias and discrimination is we could not tell that human people can take a decision with the proper discrimination what data it is or what data it is not. Like this we can do the discrimination, but AI, it will work based upon whatever was already programmed or whatever was already feeded. Based upon that only it will predict the task. So obviously it is a mission only na. Compared to the human being, the mission result we could not assure about that 100% accurate. 100% not accurate. It is a not 100% reliable. That way we can tell. And another thing is privacy concern. So one person, if you just see that we are feeding all our data into the AI, or if you are feeding all our data into the cloud environment, then we always in a dilemma that whether that our data is privacy or someone is hacking or someone is using our data or not. Like this, we had a confusion. Just like if you are using a locker in a bank for kept all your jewels, then always we have a mindset of shall we go and check once? Like this, we had a mindset because it is a human being on things. We are always depend on machinery or we are always depend on some third party. Now we just focus on privacy things. So that is a problem with AI. Another one is ethical dilemma. This is a very biggest problem with AI, which means that whenever we are taking any decision, we need to take a decision in two manner. One is it morally correct or it is ethically correct? In that manner, we need to take. Some decision will be take morally, some decision will be take ethically. Like this, we need to take, but machine could not do that varieties. It always take whatever program was already feeded. It won't care about that person is a ethical person or that person is a moral person. It won't bother about that thing. If it is a wrong, it just tell it is a wrong. It won't tell what is the reason behind of that. Likewise, that is the issue of AI. And security breaches, more breaches chances to be happen in AI. Okay, that is the reason that people were not using AI as a single. They always use AI with the combination of cybersecurity or AI with the combination of some other security protocols. At least for CAA triage, they are using in AI. So, okay. Next is concentration of power. Which means that we know that if I want to use an AI, definitely I need to use some kind of a battery. If I use a battery or a charging system, I need to concentrate on residual levels. Or if you are using in a mobile phone, you are using some AI-based application also. I don't think so whether it is producing the expected output as much as you are expected. So that is a problem. And next one is if you are started off practicing to use AI for every task, then it makes obviously we are slave to the AI. We always dependent on AI. Just like that, how we were already dependent on calculator and computer. Thereafter, we are started off using AI, then we will become a slave of AI. So that issue is also there in AI. So another important problem is, so AI gradually started off displacing our job. Even in a profession of teaching also, there are so many AI based videos are started off moving. MOOC based courses, NPTEL based courses, everything was came. Many institutions are now running with the program only with the help of those AI based courses. They don't want the specific expert people. They want expert people, but they don't want a voluminous amount of expert people. So it chances to reduce our job, not reduce, it just displays our job. So how we can avoid these things? So how we can avoid this issue is with help of this four parameter. So whatever, either you are going to depend on AI or not depend on AI, whatever task you want to do, first you put the people first. Whatever human being you are going to use, you put those people first and decide what is a bias or what is an unintended bias. Everything you need to decide. And what are the data and privacy goal I need to consider. Then after you just get the concurrence from the AI whether all the processes are going properly or not. Which means that what internally they are telling is, even though you are depending on AI, you always go with the Pareto principle, 80-20. 80% you can go with the AI, but 20% the AI will be controlled by one human being. Then the outcome would be best. Like this, they are expecting. So this steps that was displayed about how to use AI in a responsible manner. So the same what I was told just before, AI can do repeated tasks, but before you are doing all those things with help of AI, we need to put human being as a prioritized things. Okay, first we just make human being as a first position. Down to the human being, the AI will be controlled by the human being. So if AI started off controlling the human being, then the problem will become. So always you keep in mind the human being need to control the AI, not AI control the human being. So all the decision that might be either business or that might be either some taking a decision making, whatever thing, everything need to be get a concurrence from the human being. We always not rely on the outcome of AI alone. So that is the reason nowadays we are not using AI, we are using the concept of explainable AI. So what is the meaning of explainable AI is we are not only trusting AI only, we are going to trust among the employees and customers whether the predicted output is correct or not. In that manner, we are going to do the trusting. So this is the idea about AI and explainable AI. So next, algorithm. So in AI, we are developing a program. We won't call it as a program. We used to call it as algorithms. Everything, whatever we are doing the task, we are defining the task, everything we called as an algorithm. But what the expert people are telling is algorithm is always dangerous. They are giving, they already started off giving a yellow warning against an algorithm. They are going yet to give red warning. It is in the under process, but now we got an yellow warning about an algorithm. Whatever algorithm we are using, that is in the dangerous place. So these are the some of the famous AI algorithm that fails in some cases. I just put the case studies here. I don't know how much it is visible to you. In the December 2009, there is an algorithm which was developed by a HP company. That was AI based algorithm. That algorithm, what it will do is it just to find what is algorithm is to find the racist camera software. That is a project name. Based upon that, they create an algorithm. But what was happened is that project was found out the racist, but instead of racist, it found out all the dark skinned people are racist person. Like this, it listed out. So that is a problem with this HP based AI. And the same manner in the 2015, the Carnegie Mellon University, they studied one advertisement, and in that they mentioned that the AI was used to classify the genders, but it could not classify the gender properly. So it just put some male also female or female also male based upon the image recognition. So wrongly it kept the details. In another case, in a Google, there is a problem with the caption photos of a black people. They just mention it as gorillas, like this it was mentioned. And another problem is there is a Microsoft actually shut down on a chatbot. And what it was happen is this chatbot was used in all the Microsoft based application in 2016. And what was happening is it started off chatting some racist language after some conversation. So due to that, the Microsoft was shut down that AI chatbot. So another application is so the people were used in the 2016 Pro investigation find there is a computer program that track the future criminals. But what was happening is again it is also listed out the all the racist people are future criminals. Like this, it was listed out. So like different scenarios was failed due to that algorithm logic. It work based upon the whatever information we was fed, but due to ethical dilemma drawback, it could not differentiate whether it is a original person or it is a problematic person. That thing it could not able to differentiate. So this is a issue with AI based algorithm. So why this issue was happening is the algorithm always do the task with the help of the feeder data. So whatever the data we are going to feed today, what it will do is it just process with the defined algorithm and produce the output. And it won't focus on which domain this algorithm is going to apply, what area we are going to use, or what type of environment we are going to use. Nothing, it won't bother about it. It simply produce the output if this such a input. Apart from that, it won't do any kind of analysis. So that's what we called the algorithms are dangerous one. This is one sample illustration. They put they mention how the algorithm is dangerous or how the algorithm is bias. So the bias also they kept in a four different manner. One is confirmation bias. Confirmation bias, which means that the algorithms are always not ready to ask whether my taken decision is correct or not. That thing it won't ask. It simply produce a decision, and the algorithm is not available 24/7. The algorithm won't care about the correlation matrix related to the data whatever you are going to feed. The algorithm won't care about the history of the data whatever you are going to feed. The algorithm won't bother about which environment you are going to use that particular data. Okay, so I just show you one sample bias was happen due to the algorithm dangerous. You see this Hungarian language. In Hungarian language, the people were in a Google actually use the AI mechanism for translation. So you see, if I give in English, he is a nurse, she is a doctor. So if I translate into Hungarian, it comes like this. This is a Hungarian conversation for this English. So again, Google tried to translate this Hungarian into English. Then what will happen is in Hungarian, both E and C are represented by same notation. So if it is convert, it might change instead of E, it changed into C is a nurse and E is a doctor. Like this, the algorithm was changed. So this is a one simple example for how the bias was happen in the algorithm. Okay, so this is the reason the people are not depend on algorithm fully 100%. So these are some basic idea about AI. Now I enter into generative AI. So now we are living in the era of Gen AI. So we are started off using a different chat GPT, whatever we want. Either we started off using we professionals, whenever we are having any doubt or whenever we started off doing some kind of a research, we always go with chat GPT only. So now we are not at all using a Google. So if you are having any doubt, I want to do the research in Gen AI in healthcare system, simply you chat GPT, then you are getting a complete data. So that manner we are using generative AI. So I just give a quick view about what is generative AI, how it was evolved into the industry. So what is Gen AI is, it is a purely AI based system. But here, what is the difference between AI and generative AI is, it is capable to generate the expected content, expected image, expected video, expected music, and many more based upon your required input. Okay, the only thing is, if you are capable to prompt properly, then it capable to generate whatever you are expecting. If you open a chat GPT, if you type it properly what you are expecting, that prompt if you are properly given, then you will get a very good reliable data. So that benefit is there in generative AI. So generative AI is purely using neural network only. We call it is a multi-model AI. Why we call it is a multi-model AI is it depends on four category. Using generative AI, we can do four different tasks. So these are the four different tasks. One is test generation. So we can use generative AI just like a chatbot or content creation or automation writing. Like suppose as I said before that, I want to write a paper on generative AI in healthcare, some heart attack disease prediction. Then it automatically create a paper for us. Or I want to search I want to review papers on healthcare in Gen AI. Then I will get so many review papers. Like I can use generative AI as a test generation also, or I can use generative AI for image synthesis. Like nowadays we are going to see that concept deepfake in this slide also. So if you want to generate the deepfake, then using generative AI we can easily morph anyone face to any other face. That we can do. That we can do with help of Gen AI. Or I want to create one art, or I can do some complete design, or I want to make a plan for my house building. Everything I can use with help of Gen AI. And now the people are widely using Gen AI in a cinema industry, AI generated music. Latest also we had seen in one film, latest film in a Rajinikanth film, Malaysia Vasudevan was sung a song. Like this, they were generated the music with Malaysia Vasudevan vocal. So like this, they were created a different music versions. But they can change the different sound effects. Even I can call a very unvocal person also, and I make the voices very sweet. Like this, I can compress the complete sound system with help of generative AI. Everything we can do with help of generative AI. Another, we can use generative AI in a drug discovery or game development. Wherever you want, we can use generative AI. So this is the difference between normal AI and generative AI. Normal AI we are maximum using in discriminative model, but generative AI we are using in generative model. So what is the difference between discriminative and generative is, in a discriminative, if I feed the data, while feeding the data, I tell to the machine, if the data is seems like this, then it just tell it is a dog. If the data seems like some other, I just tell it is a cat. Like this, I do the two discrimination. Then whenever I am feeding a dog related image, it simply tell it is a dog. That is the idea about the AI based discriminative model. But what is a generative model is, I just instruct the machine, I train the machine. This is the image of dog. These are the features we are having in the dog. Like this, I already been trained the machine. Then after I ask the machine, I want some dog image. Simply it generate one dog image based upon all the characteristics whatever I was already trained or feeded. So that is idea about generative model. Generative model, which means that it helps to generate whatever you are required. Discriminative, it helps to differentiate whatever you already trained. So that is idea about generative and discriminative. So this is a complete evaluation of how generative AI comes into the market. So actually we start AI in the year of 1943 by the name of ANN. So by the name of Turing machines, Turing test basic robot that was created in Isaac Asimov Industries. The people who are started off using AI in 1943 onwards. Then after they were created different protocols for robot in 1950, and they were created some automation game, basically they were created chess play game by using AI automation chess play game. They were created in the 1950s, and then onwards the AI is entered into the market, and parallelly it was increased, it was embedded with so many technique, AI, machine learning, and NLP concept, reinforcement learning. So many things was incorporated in different year, and finally it entered into the final years. We are living in the area of generative AI, that is chat GPT and open AI concept. So now we are living in the era of a chat GPT. We don't know what will come in 2025. So this is one simple example how we can create a content or how we can prompt properly as AI. Okay, guys, can you tell me who is here? Whose photo is this? Can you guess? You people are there? Is my voice is audible? Is anyone is?
Sir, yes, sir, audible.
Okay,
Rajinikanth.
fine, fine. Yeah. Well, then who is this? This is Rajinikanth. What about
Yes.
this?
Second one.
Yeah. Actually, you see, I told you in a chat GPT, the very important thing is how you are going to prompt it properly. That is a matter. Okay. You see, I given a prompt like this. I open a chat GPT. I simply type a content is young age Rajinikanth actor image. Like this, I given. Okay. So then what it happened is it created actually this first image, and it shows that to create an image inspired by young Rajinikanth, and it depicts the characteristic of young Indian man in his 20s with the heavy black hair and thick mustache and expressive eye. He will be dressed in 1970s. Like this, it described and produced this image. But for the same chat GPT, if I give like this, create Rajinikanth actor image, then it creates like this image. The thing is, how you are going to prompt it properly. Based upon that only, you will get your expected result. Both the prompt, I am expecting the Rajinikanth image, but if I give like this, it produce such a image. If I give like this, it produce exact image. So this is a way of generative AI, and this is one type of advantage. This is one type of disadvantage also. You see, the machine can react only based upon your input. That is a logic. So here I plan to show some of the tools that can use for generative AI. So I just open this tool later. We come to this part later. So now we enter into the next concept is generative AI based deepfake. So how the people are doing deepfake using generative AI. So what is deepfake? What is deepfake? One second. One second, says sorry. So what is deepfake is? Deepfake is actually is a machine learning based technique, or it is an artificial intelligence based technique that generate visual and audio content with high potential to deceive, which means that whatever you want to do the change in the visual content or audio content or image content, we can do the upgradation in it with the help of deepfake. So this is one example. You see, unexpectedly, Mr. Bean was acting in a perfume commercial ad by performing deepfake. Okay. So actually, deepfake is a combination of two words. One is a deep learning, another one is fake. So we are using deep learning algorithms. Using the deep learning algorithm, we are going to perform different fake environments. That fake can be performed either in a music or either maybe in a voice or video or any kind of a content. But it was famous. The deep fake term was famous only due to that video deep fake content. Due to that, this term was famous into the market. Okay, so actually the deepfake was widely spread in on platform is Reddit. What will happen is just like a black web browser, black cyber environment. So what the people are doing is they are creating unnecessary deep fake for the celebrities, and they launch those information as a common forum, and using that they are getting so many advertisements. So in the initial stage, the deepfake was famous by targeting the famous people like Emma Watson, Scarlett Johansson, singer of Katy Perry, and politician President Obama. They did the morphing of these three people, and they released some kind of anonymous video of these people to the market. And based upon that, the deepfake was famously was pointed out by the cyber security people, and they make a proper remedial solution for this. But this deepfake was achieved with help of again AI and Gen AI only. So how deepfake is matter? Why deepfake is matter is it creates believability. So you see, we are the human being. Whatever we are seeing, whatever we are hearing, something in front of our eyes or ear, we simply feel that it is true. We won't go in depth into that. We assume that okay, it might be that person, or it might be happen like this. We always having a feel, we always having a perception. So that is a advantage of deepfake people. They are making that as a illusion, they make that as a trick of our brain, and they started off producing deepfake things. And deepfake is creating accessibility, and the technology today and tomorrow will allow us to create a fake and appear like a real. So you know that this one famous app was using in Chinese government. They released one app is Jaw. So using this app, anyone can change any one celebrity face with free of account. Okay, you see, one person was simply change his name by the celebrity of this person's by that person. So this one of the things was freely available to every persons nowadays for making deepfake. So how actually deepfake is working? So it is working by three steps. First, what it will do is we take the same example, the previous example. So here two persons are there. So it first extract the first person data, and the parallelly another person face also is going to take both the person pixels. Every photo or images are having n number of pixels. All the pixels will be compressed. They won't focus on all the pixels. Instead of focusing pixels, it just pointed out the different breakpoints of your face. Okay, if you're focusing pixels now, I need to have large memory for storing every pixels of your image. Instead of that, it just fixes some vital points. Using that vital point, it stores the data, and those data will be passed to the second step is deep neural network. It automatically generate the matching image of particular person to your image. And based upon this matching, the third step, generate the new image with insertion of your original image, your image. Like this we can do. That is the idea about deepfake. So again, I'm telling you how deepfake is working is deepfake just like in a neural network or a deep neural network concepts. It interconnect all the modules together or all the required functionality of two images together. Whatever features are mapping, it just map as it is. What other features are not mapping, it do the tuning of our duplicate image and make it as original image and upload instead of original image. Like this they are doing. So this way the deepfake is doing its task. So if you are doing a deepfake, the deepfake architecture is purely dependent on auto-encoder architecture. That auto-encoder is having a three subparts. One is encoder, another one is a latent space, third one is decoder. So what is the need of encoder is getting a input as a face, and latent space is going to identify the vital points of two faces, and decoder is to reconstruct the duplicate image into the original image. So that way the deepfake is working. You see, this is a complete architecture of a autoencoder. So here we are giving our input image, and using neural network, we are performing encoding, latent space, and decoding, and we are getting our generated image. You see, in encoding, what are the things they are going to do? In encoding, we are supposed to feed two images. One is original image, one is duplicate image. Which image we want to do the morphing. Like this, I'm going to give. Okay, well, so then after what it will do is, in encoding, it just analyze all the characteristics of original image in a different emotion. Like if the original image is having anger, it fixes a vital point like that. If the original image is like have a disgust or fear or surprise or sadness or a normal or a joy, based upon that it fixes a different vital point in the original image. The same vital point it is going to fix in a duplicate image also. And if any changes is happen in a vital point position or the parameter, then it do the tuning of hyperparameter. Otherwise it won't touch the any hyperparameter of the duplicate image. Simply it overlap the duplicate image to the original image. Like this it is doing, which means that the image is having a thousands of pixels or lakhs of pixels, but we won't care about all the pixel. We are fixing only the vital point, typically maximum 300 vital point. Okay, even though your photo is having thousands of pixels, we are focusing only 300 or to 400 vital points only we are going to fix for morphing. So you see, I told you I'm going to fix a vital point. This is the way the people are fixing the vital points. So that vital point fixing concept is called latent phase. Latent phase concept, it helps to fix the vital point wherever is required in your duplicate image as well as original image. And the vital point fixing place is exactly matched with the original image, then leave as it is. If vital point fixing place is not matched with the original image, now do the parameter tuning in this particular place. Suppose here you see, here I fix a vital point in the eyebrow of this scale. This eyebrow is mismatched with the original image. Now what I do is I do the little change of this parameter only, that I make the duplicate image to react like an original image. That concept is called latent space. And decoder, what they will do is After the latent phase fixing is over, I simply overlap my duplicate image. See, original image will change like this. I remove the original image, actual face. Now it is an empty. I can overlap my duplicate image into this empty place based upon my structure thickness. That concept is called decode. So actually what they are telling is decoder is one type of deepfake is a one type of trick. So we are just like a magician. We are taking two different images and we fix a different vital point and we share to the encoder to adjust the hyperparameter and map to the original image. Like this we are doing. Just like a magician, how the people are doing the trick, the deepfake people are doing the trick and releases so many morphing videos. So here is another example. You see, here is a original image. This is the original image. The original image, I fix some vital point. This is a duplicate image. I fix some vital point. And now what I do is I create some common chart for both the thing and both the thing I will fix some common vital point. So for this image will be mapped with this and this image will be mapped with this. Like this, I fix some common vital point. Based upon that, I can easily overlap. So this kind of a logic the people are using, generative AI mechanism the people are using in deepfake. So where we can use a deepfake. So deepfake we can use in photo deepfake, we can use audio deepfake, we can use deepfake in video deepfake. Okay, but even though deepfake is having a problem, but now some of the corporates are using this deepfake technology in a positive manner also. I just tell one examples. Photo deepfake, we are simply change face and body swapping that we call photo deepfake. That is one serious issue. But how the people are using positively is the photo deepfake the people are using in cosmetic design. Suppose in a lens cart, there is a concept of I can scan my face. Using that, I can easily find out which spectacle is suitable for my face. So there, the people are using it positively. That is a one way of using it positive manner. And audio deepfake, the people are using, as I said earlier, we can use that voice of Malaysia Vasudevan for current vocal of Rajinikanth. So that the people are using positive manner. And the same manner video deepfake, the people are using some kind of some died actors. They can again react in a new film, like just like how Vijaykanth acted in our new film Goat. Like this they did deepfake mechanisms. So like this the people are started off using this deepfake in a positive manner also. But what the people are trying to tell is don't try to use always in a negative. Every machines or every algorithms is having a negative impact, but don't use that fully for negative impact. You try to identify how we can use in positive manner, so that way we can avoid this deepfake. So the next idea we are going to see is generative AI based on misinformation. So how misinformation is spreading out in a industry, social media. So if you see traditional news publishing system, what mechanism we use it to follow is we create a news. Okay, one person will create a news. One person will collect the news actually. After that, one person in office, they are going to create the news. There is one separate quality controlling team is there. That team will validate all the news is correct or not. Any kind of a problem will be created by use this news. And there is one publication team is there. That team will publish all the news. Again, there is a person will confirm whether the news is correct or not. Like this, some people is going to confirm. Then after they use some kind of a mechanism like breaking news or some kind of a extra advertisement they are incorporating for amplification of a news. And finally, using that, it just released to the market. The people is going to purchase and they are going to consume the news. Like this, it is happening. Okay, this is a traditional system. So this is a traditional news process. Some professional will create it. Some professional will do the editing. If any mistake they found, done and there, they just put into the trash bin. And some person will do the publish, everything in controlled environment. And some person will do amplification process, how to promote our news. And finally, different type of customers is going to consume your news. But what is the present scenario is we are entered into the internet. Anyone can publish. Anyone can amplify in any way. Anyone can do the editing. And editor are gone. After they done editing, editor are gone. And there is no trash can system. So no one could not delete the news. So once it was published, it is there in the lakhs of years. It is there. Everyone can search it until that particular system is getting blocked by the government. the particular information is there in the system itself. You see, now we are living in the era of internet age. Anyone can create. Actually, this transparent is hidden. We don't know who is going to edit. We don't know who is going to publish. Who is going to amplify. But some people are getting the news, and some people are reading the news. Some people are observing and spreading the news. There is no control mechanism through the process, publication process. So this is a problem in current era. So these are the some of the statistics I want to show you. As per the statistics, what they are telling is in a social media, only 10% of the reader are getting a positive news. Maximum 40% of the reader are spreading only the fake news. So this is a problem with the social media due to the fake news spreading. You see, this another observation was given by another edition. I got this source from Facebook data, and they also tell that 10% of news are real news, and maximum people are posting 40% fake news in their websites. And this news is derived from Twitter, and in that they tell that in Europe countries, fake news are having us real news are 6% and fake news are 1, but in the US the fake is 1, then real also 1. Like this, the saturation is there. So if 100 news or real is coming, parallelly 100 fake news also spreading in the market. So this statistics was released by Twitter in the year 2024, that is X website. And in 2016, as per the government, the Columbia Journal review, they tell that there is around fake news. There is a lot of fake news are released in the market compared to the original news. Yes. Sir, Nagaraj sir, someone was unmuted. Okay. So this is another statistics, another survey I got from 2023 by PisaGate, by Netto survey, and they also given statistics among so many social media. Facebook only we are getting so many gradual fake news. So the same thing, fake news are more, and it hurting 10% real people also. It hurting sometimes 40% of fake news traffic also. So what they can do, how we can avoid this kind of a fake news? What way we can stop this fake news is the only thing is we can stop, find who is the audience or there. We can fix a proper protocol for those audience, and whether we confirm all the algorithms are opaque or not. And algorithm we need to change continuously, and then the people could not do any kind of a modification with our defined algorithm. Sometimes there is a chances of chatbot also chances to pass fake news. Like chatbots, what I told you previously, the America Microsoft company, they were using chatbot. It released a fake news about racist people or black people. So that chances is there. So how we can stop all the fake news? So what we can do is we can stop all the fake news. The thing is we need to identify who is an author, who is a publisher, which platform they are going to publish, what way they are using for amplifying it, who is the actual reader. If you identify all those things, we can easily stop the fake news. So once we identify, we try to deny the particular thing, particular person account or particular domain linkage we can stop, or we can create awareness, like if anyone is started off spreading fake news, we are creating a threat and that the prison will be chances. And the Turkey government actually they put some people in a lockup due to the spreading of fake news. So we can deny the hosting, we can identify the DNS directory directly, we can avoid the fake websites, we can stop using unknowing or unwanted browsers. Everything we stop. Then the fake news spreading will be stopping. So stopping of fake news can be performed by either we can stop using of a public platform for providing our private information. We stop using private messaging platform. There also we are started off using, or sorry, we started off using private message platform, and don't share your open credentials to them. And we always need a collaborated platform for avoiding all those things. So another way we can stop the fake news is, guys, one second, I'm getting call. One second. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. Here I got a call. Okay. So these are the some of the ways how we can avoid the fake news is by labeling. So these are the fake news. While searching a Google, we simply label it's a fake news. In Facebook itself, if you feel that it is a fake news, we simply list on it's a fake news. So like this, we can do, and we can label in a browser, or we can label in a common websites, Twitter, like that. We can label it's a fake news, or we can label while searching something in a Google also for down ranking a list. We can label these are the fake news, or we don't allow to them as a fake news things. And we can mention something you are downloading from the fake content. We are giving a warning message to the customer: don't download from this. This is a fake news, or don't post something. It is a fake. Or if possible, we can deplatform those fake news published websites also. We can stop using parts whichever is going to spread the fake news. So, and we can identify which platform or which WhatsApp group or which Facebook chat, which Snapchat, which Gmail account, or which Telegram, which Viber message the fake news is transferring, who is originate of that. And we can easily identify those things. We can stop those people, and using the prior notification, we can stop the fake news spreading. And what is the main thing they are specify as a fake news identification is, one is either we can identify the fake news with the help of human being itself. Whatever message we are reading, we by themselves we just observe and we listed that as a fake, or with the support of machine we can do identify it is a fake news. So fake news identifications, there is a two stages of identification is there. One is based upon the news content, whatever the people are going to spread. Another one is based upon the social context, how much impact that news is going to create. Based upon that, we can tell is it's a fake news or it's a original news. Like this, we can tell. But what they are telling is, to identifying all the fake news by human being itself is a very hard. So what they are telling us is, if you are using artificial intelligence for identifying a fake news, then it would be easy. So finally, what they are concluding is, while using generative AI or artificial intelligence, which only helps to create a fake news, again, we are using the same diamond to cut the diamond. That is, again, we are using the same AI to identify the fake news and categorize this is a fake news. This is the only way to avoid the fake news spreading. Okay. So these are the way we can use. Again, we simply shortlist. These are the fake news site. By using AI, we simply shortlist. These are the fake news site. And these are the some of the articles that was published related to deepfake and fake news. And some of the famous articles and reputed journals it was published. There is a paper about the deepfake direction, a survey paper. It was published in IEEE Explorer. And there is another paper is about the deepfake identification. It is also published in IEEE Access. And the third one is a deepfake video direction through lens and GAN algorithm. That is also there. People are started doing research in this. Like deepfake, the people are started doing research in fake news spreading identification also. So there is a famous articles in the published in different journals like ACM and Journal of Artificial Intelligence and AISTST and IEEE transaction systems. Everywhere the different papers were published. So these are the different articles was published related to the study of deepfake and misinformation spreading. So that's all about these things. So I told you I plan to show you that one website link about generative AI. So what exactly that website is? This website is providing so many open source Gen AI tools. If you really want to work with Gen AI based technologies in terms of research or in terms of real-time applications, you can go with this website, and this website is asking you to log in. Once you log in, then you can access those available softwares in a free access. I think my screen is visible to you. You see, this is a website for that. You see here, you can find around 278 AI tools. So this website is upgraded 3 months once, and It was updated actually July. Then after it was not updated. Oh, 6 months once it is updating. Sorry. So that every 6 months once it is updating whatever new tools are available in the market. Every tools is displaying down. So we can easily download this tool in a free of cost and we can use. And left side, if you see this tool, here also mentioning the tool, ChatGPT tool for doing only text editing. ChatGPT tool for only doing image editing, audio editing, video editing. If I want to create a code, what are the ChatGPT tools are there? If I simply click it, it display what are the tools are available for ChatGPT. So that tool, if I click it, it will direct me to the direct download of that thing. Like this, it directly download. So my system is having a K7 antivirus, so it won't allow me to for direct download. So in general, if you want to use all the open source tool, only one website we can use for downloading all the things. So that's all, friends. Thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me.
So participants, if you have any queries, please ask.
Hello, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir, please.
Hello. Actually, I want to ask that what is the future prospects? We can say that future, future scope of this. If we are doing these courses. Yes, yes.
Yeah, future scope, which means that so we know that ChatGPT is going to lead the market. So ChatGPT is one single feature, but actually we are concentrating on generative AI. Using generative AI, we can use for any variety of application. Even nowadays, the people are started off using generative AI in grid-based application for making smart grid, for making smart industry, for making smart hospitalization. So everything when we are go for a smart environment, smart city, then we people are started off using generative AI. So we can use this feature for any application.
no. I have to ask one question.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the future scope, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Sir.
I'm having a doubt. So what are the potential societal impacts of generative AI adaptation?
Sir, sorry, I didn't get you.
What are the potential societal impacts?
Sir, potential social impacts only told you, na. So using generative AI, whatever benefit we can do, oppositely, these are the problems we are getting. Like deepfake is one of the potential impact that was happening in a society, and misinformation spreading is another impact that is happening in a society. So how we can use it in a positive manner? That is the case.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Second, 1 second. I will come back within a minute. I have some doubts. I will ask.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, please.
So, deepfake is only about creating fake videos, or suppose I generate a fake audio is considered as a deepfake
Yeah.
technology.
Yes, sir. Using 1 second, sir. 1 second.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಬಿಸಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ
Sir, sorry, I'm parallelly, I'm in an interview. That's what. Sir, actually, what you asked me. Okay. Do you have any idea about GAN? GAN? Do you have any idea about GAN? GAN?
So my
Okay. Okay. Sorry, sir. Hello. Hello. Can you
okay,
hear my
so
voice? Yeah,
yes,
please, sir.
I can
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah. What question you asked, sir? Sorry.
So whether we are making fake video using AI is a considered as a deep fake technology?
No, sir. I told you now. I show you three varieties of deepfake. One is audio deepfake, video deepfake, and image deepfake. We can do deepfake with anything.
Okay, thank you.
Whatever you are doing morphing, everything is comes under deepfake.
Sir, what are the limitations of current AI methods in detecting deepfakes?
Limitation, which means that you are directing for identification of deepfake or stopping of deepfake. Which one you are asking, sir?
Identification, sir.
For identifications, there is no other option, sir. Only way is at now there is no other option, sir. Until they are backtracking also, just like a Tamil rocker website, at now they could not find who is an originator of that website. Likewise, deepfake, there is no way of identification. Once it was released in the market, that's all. The people could not do anything. So they can do the deletion, they can block the website only. But the data, whatever they was released, it was there in the website only. It was there in the open repository only.
Okay.
So there is no way to find a backtrack to identify the root cause of it.
Okay, sir. Participants, do you have any queries? I think no queries, sir. Shall we wind up the session?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
So on behalf of Shanmuga Group of Institutions, I thank Dr. Ayyaparaja sir for delivering such an insightful session on deepfakes and AI-generated information. So we truly appreciate the time and effort you took to share your knowledge with us. And best wishes for all your future endeavors. Thank you once again for an excellent session, sir. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I extend my thank you to the coordinators and I extend my gratitude to the managements for given this opportunity to act as a resource person for this. And specifically, I thanks to Professor Nagarajan, my ex-colleague, as an organizer of this ATAL FDP for inviting me as one of the session resource speaker. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. We will see in another occasion. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Kindly share the PPT, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. Sir.
Thank
Sure.
you. Thank you.
Participants are requested to join for the next session by tomorrow morning 9:30. So thank you all.